What's going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways that you can use AI art to make some money as a side hustle in 2023. Artificial intelligence has really been trending recently, and it's for good reason. With platforms like ChatGPT and Midjourney coming out, people have been flocking to start new businesses that utilize this technology. Don't let that scare you though. It's definitely not too late to start. I think AI is still very much in the early stages of what it could be. So you being here watching this video means that you're still very much ahead of the curve. Now, in all of the examples in this video, I'm going to be using Midjourney to create the art. I find that it's the easiest to use out of all the AI art platforms, and a lot of times it produces the best results. Also, if you're going to be using Midjourney commercially, you need to be getting the paid membership version, which is only $10 a month. And I like it because it lets you personally message the Midjourney bot and keep track of your own artwork. With that said, let's get right into this video and teach you guys how to make some money. The first side hustle that you guys can start is by creating personalized art for customers on Etsy. As an example, I searched up personalized pet art on Etsy, and here you can see the following listings where a lot of existing sellers are taking photos that pet owners will upload and creating custom artwork in various different styles that people will buy. Okay, so here I am in Midjourney now. You can see earlier I was making Obama, but in this example I sent Midjourney a picture of the dog that we want to make custom art for. A really cool feature about Midjourney is that you can give it photos to use as context to create the actual art. How you're going to actually create the art in Midjourney is click on the photo that you sent to Midjourney and open it up in a new tab. And with that, you'll copy the entire address, go back into Midjourney and just do the prompt /imagine and go ahead and paste the link that you just copied and then write your prompt. So in this case, we'll do an example like kids cartoon style dog. And what it's going to do is take the link that we gave it and apply this prompt to it and use it as a reference to hopefully get something really similar we can use. Now that Midjourney is finished creating the art, you can see here it created 4 different versions of a cartoon style dog of the image that we just uploaded. Honestly, all of these are great. I personally really like the 4th one. So if I like this one, what I can do is click the U4, which is in quadrant 4, and it'll upscale this version as the one that we can use to sell on Etsy. You could get even more creative with this if you wanted to. For example, I could say /imagine, paste our link, and then say dog as a fire type Pokemon. Let's say that. Pokemon. Now that it's done loading, you can see here Midjourney created some really cool interpretations of what that dog would look like as a Pokemon. So what I would do is take this photo and take it to Photoshop and put it on a Pokemon card and give it custom moves or whatever you wanted to do to personalize it for the owner. That's another really cool way you could use this. Business idea number 2 is creating attention-grabbing thumbnails for YouTube videos. I personally think that this is going to be the new norm for a lot of YouTube videos in the future. You can generate some extremely eye-catching thumbnails using AI art, which then you can sell for commission. Here I am on a website called Fiverr, which is a freelancer website, and you can see here there is a lot of demand for eye-catching thumbnails, which we're going to be using AI art to help us with. So back here in Midjourney, I'm going to make a YouTube thumbnail. And for this example, since it's about AI, let's do a robot's face. We can say something like, high detailed headshot of a robot. And then something I like to do specifically for thumbnails is do --AR, and then you can do like 3:2. AR stands for aspect ratio. What it's going to do is change the actual shape of the photo to make it closer to a thumbnail. Okay, so now that Midjourney is done loading, you can see here it created some very detailed, if not slightly disturbing photos of, the Terminator or the Ultron robot from Avengers. But what I'm going to do is use these and maybe put it in Photoshop or a photo editor like Canva and create a thumbnail, and I'll use it for this video just to show you as an example. My point is you can create an account on Fiverr and create these special thumbnails for other people who need them, and get creative with the prompts. I'm using very basic stuff like, headshot of a robot, but there are a lot of keywords that you can use to make some special, unique art. The third business idea is creating a print-on-demand store using a platform like Printify and creating a clothing brand where you sell your own clothes with your own graphics that you created through AI art. Now, this method is a little bit more complex than the previous two because it requires you to actually build a website and promote your own designs. But, I'd argue that if you're able to actually gain some traction, maybe go viral on TikTok, then you could see a lot more scalability with something like this. Okay, so I'm back in Midjourney and I'm gonna see if I can create some cool graphics that I would put on a t-shirt. So I'm gonna say something like /imagine skull and crossbones vintage style graphic. And let's see what this comes up with. All right, cool. So this is the graphics that it created, and I really like this third design, so I upscaled it here. And now what I'm gonna do is take this into Photoshop and see if I can put it on a t-shirt, make it look cool. All right, so here I am in Photoshop. You can see here I took the graphic that was from Midjourney and put it on a basic black t-shirt. Now, obviously this is just an example. I'm sure you guys could come up with something way, way better. I don't know, I mean, it's kind of tough. I think I'd wear it, but this is just an example to show you of what's possible of using Midjourney to create your own clothing designs. And again, what I would use is a platform like Printify, which is a print-on-demand store that lets you add your own artwork to clothing and then sell it online through a platform like Shopify. These are just a few of the ways that I could come up with on how to make money using AI art, but I'm sure there are many, many ways that you could go about doing it. All it takes is a little bit of creativity and research. That's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, let me know. If you hated it, still let me know. I'm still trying to get better at making videos and providing value to you guys. So any content that you want me to make, just let me know in the comments. Thank you.